learners. Thanks to God, I'm waiting for you. Okay. Hello, Khaled. How are you? How are you doing? I wish that everything was okay. Okay. So, Khaled, good morning. Good morning. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Yes? Khaled and Haseen. Haseen, how are you? Haseen, how are you? Do you hear me? Hello, how are you? I thought all of you were hearing me, isn't it? What is Khaled? What is he? Why he's not here?
He's facing some problem.
Maybe yes. So we will start our lecture. We will start our lecture, my son. Okay. I will share this with you. Please prepare your pens and your notebooks, and we start. Okay. So we start. We have inverse of a matrix. You will write the title this one, my learners. Hello, how are you? How are you doing? Everything is okay with you, my son? Okay, so please, I will start from the homework that I gave, then I will explain this for you before doing it. Okay, so at the same time that your teacher is writing, yes. Okay, like that. Oh yeah, I'm hearing to you. I'm hearing to you. I am hearing to you. I am hearing. Okay, my son.
أنا ما سمعك. حاطين إنك تستلم بس ما سمعت.
Okay, me, I'm hearing. I'm hearing. Okay, so we continue. Okay, my son. So, Mr. Haseen, here we have an exercise. A is a matrix. Consists of 4 values: 4, -5, -3, and 4. It's called a square matrix. Why? Because it has 2 rows and 2 columns. That's why it's called a square matrix of order 2 by 2. 2 is the number of rows, and here the second 2 is the number of columns. This is the first row. I will use rows like that. Haseen, you are hearing to me? Yes?
Teacher, I can hear you.
Okay, good boy. Look, Haseen, we told this one is a matrix, a square matrix of order 2 by 2. Why? Because this is the first row, this is the second row. So the number of rows here is written in the first 2. Clear? 4, for the columns, this is, my son, the columns. Column number 1, just a moment. This is, my son, column number 1, and this is column number 2. That's why the number of columns is written here at the end. So we can say that this is a matrix, a square matrix of order 2 by 2. Or just when you tell a square matrix, it's clear that here is a square because we have 2 rows and 2 columns. Clear? Now the question is that multiply this square matrix by 3. We will try to multiply this square matrix A by 3. So here I will make what? I will make 3 multiply by what? Multiply by my square matrix, this one. Okay, so should be equal to, then I will make this one. I will erase this, my son. Sorry, I will erase that. Delete. I will delete this also, and this one. Okay. Hey Hussein, what shall we do exactly? In the first square, this one, you see it?
Can't see it.
Yes. I will make 3 multiply by 4. 3 multiply by 4. I will make it here, my son. I will just write here 3 multiply by 4. Then I will move to the first row, the second column, means the value that will be in the first row, second column. It means this second square, this one. I will write 3 multiply by negative 5. 3 multiply by negative 5. I will make 3 as it is, not change. 3 multiply by negative 5. So I finished multiply 3 by 4, then 3 by negative 5. Now I will move to the third square. So I will make 3 multiply by negative 3. I will write it here. I will just write 3 multiply by negative 3. And in the fourth square, I will write 3 multiply by 4. Clear? 3 multiply by 4. Then I will try to calculate the equal sign. Okay. Equal. Now I'll just calculate, my son. 4 multiplied by 3 is what? Okay, I'm hearing to you. Okay, good morning, how are you? Ahmed with me. 3 multiplied by 4 is 12. Then 3 multiplied by negative 5 is negative 15. Good. And 3 by negative 3 is negative
9.
Good boy. And the last one, 3 by 4 is 12. This is how to multiply a matrix, this matrix, by 3. Okay? This is the answer. I gave this as a homework. Okay? This one the correct answer. You should answer like that. Okay? Please, if you finish writing, I will go to the second slide. Clear? Hurry up, my learners. Said, I'm looking for him to join the lecture. Ahmed Naif, good morning, how are you? Please join the lecture, my son. Okay. Okay, we continue. I will see first something. So, Hussein Ahmed Salim. Okay. Ahmed Salim, good morning. Okay. I will just ask Khaled, he is looking for if it is possible to ask you about if you are hearing the teacher now. Do you hear me? Do you hear me or not? Or not? Khaled is asking you. He told you, please, if you. He told you, do you hear the teacher? Yes or no? Okay, so we can answer your friend. Tell him that yes, we. Khaled is with us now. Khaled, you hear me? You hear me, my son? Khaled, make presenter. I will try to make you as a presenter. Khaled. Hello, how are you? Okay, now do you hear me, isn't it?
الحين أنا سمع. أول كنت أتكلم وما سمعكم، فهمت؟ حاطين إنكم تتكلموا.
Okay, my son.
سكرت النت وسكرت النت كامل يعني.
No problem. Thanks to God that you are now with us. Look, Mr. Khaled, here we have a matrix. I will explain this for you and for your friend Ahmed Salim. Hassin, he was already from the beginning with us. This is a matrix A. 4, negative 5, negative 3, and 4. It's called a square matrix. Why? Because we have just a moment. We have two rows. We have two rows. This is row number 1 and this is row number 2. You see this one, these two? The first two I will color, for example, green, or okay, I will make a blue. So this 2, blue 2, means the number of rows. In this matrix, how many rows? Row number 1 and row number 2. Clear? So the first two, the first number is the number of rows. And the last 2 is denotes or represents the number of columns. This is, my son, the number of columns. This is column number 1, 4, -3, and this one, 5, 4, the second column. So this square A is called a square matrix of order 2 by 2. Number of rows by number of columns. Now, the question is that multiply this square matrix by 3. Meaning that we will try to multiply this 3 by this matrix. So the answer 3A means 3 multiplied by the matrix. I will make 3 multiplied by my matrix. This is your matrix. Clear? Then, just a moment, I will try to add something. Okay, this one, I will use this. Okay, look, Mr. Khalid, I will try to multiply 3 by 4. Clear? I will try to multiply 3 by 4. I should put this here, 3 multiplied by 4. You see this? Means 3 multiplied by 4. I put it here without calculation. I will calculate after. Clear? Then the second part, I should also
multiply by,
good boy,
-5.
yes, good boy. Then I should multiply, my son, 3 by -5. I put
3.
Yes, I put it here. Okay, then I will change this one. I will adjust. Then I will make 3 multiplied by -3. I'll just erase this because it's okay. Out. I will give another. Okay, this one, yes. Now my kid, I will try to, this is rotated. Okay, now I will try to multiply 3 by -3. Then I will write this here, my son, 3 by -3. Clear? 3 by -3. Then, yes, salam, hello, my son, how are you? Then I will try to multiply. Yes, my son.
من أول بحاول أدخل بس ما أقدر.
Saeed, how are you? How are you doing?
أستاذ الحمد لله طيب.
You are welcome. You did your homeworks. Good boy. أنا also حسين. أنا أحمد سالم. خالد. Hello, Ahmed. How are you? How are you doing? عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
أستاذ مراد، آسف على التأخير لأنه كان عندي مشكلة.
No problem. You solved the problem, my son? You solved the problem?
Yeah.
You solved the problem, خلاص?
Well,
thank you, my son. I want you to be with us. I want you, Ahmed, to be with us. I want you to be always and every day, okay? To be with us. Okay, so we continue. The lecture was started, Mr. Ahmed. We continue. And Saeed also. Look, we told that 3 I will multiply by 4. I put it here. Then adjust calculation now. 3 by 4 is 12. I will write here 12. Clear? Then 3 by -5 is 15. I wrote it here. Then 3 by -3 is -9. I wrote it here. Then 3 by 4 is 12. So the answer here is written 12. So this is my learns. 12, -15, -9, 12 is the product of 3 and my matrix. Means the answer or the way of multiplying this matrix by 3. Clear?
yes.
Okay. This one is in the homework. The same example. Just multiplication. Okay.
اوكي.
هذا ايوه قبل لو الاثنين والثلاثة.
I thought the last one. I thought.
بس سؤال اللي في المنصة هل كل اللي مكتوب عندهم ورك شيت ولا بس هوم ورك؟
لا even the worksheets my son. Worksheets is it's
worksheet?
yes, worksheets, homework, whatever is written as an assignment sheet. Okay? When you see a file, my son, like that, stay alive, like that, my son. When you see, for example, topic, I will go to topic 7. When you see that, Mr. Said, for example, you see this one, this file with the clip. You see this clip?
Yes, sir.
Means this is an assignment. You should do it. It's out of some marks. For example, this one also. Okay? It's a file. It's an assignment. You should do it. Clear? The next.
لكن كيف حلهم في البرنامج وورد أو باوربوينت؟
It's very easy. Already I did this as a PowerPoint or Leila Handarsullah or Word. So just write as it is and save your work in your desktop. Then go to submission and make add submission. Okay? Immediately you will submit what you will do. Clear? Okay. So we go back. Those who have some problems about how can they, let's say, submit their homeworks, okay, no problem. I will give 5 minutes before the end of the lecture. Please, did you finish this one? Please write this because I will go to the next slide. Hurry up.
This homework, yes?
Yes. Finish? Hussein, did you finish writing? Where is Hussein?
Here.
Okay, thanks. Thanks together you are here. Okay, can I follow the next? Can I go to the next, my son? I will move to the second part. Now we move to the inverse of a matrix. Topic: inverse of a matrix. Of a matrix. Okay. So here, if we suppose that we have a matrix A equal A, B, C, D is a square matrix. So the determinant of a matrix A, of this matrix A, is labeled as A, the absolute value of A, which is equal to what, my learners? Copy, okay. Which is equal to A, yes, good boy. A multiplied by D minus A multiplied by D. Okay, I'll make rotation. Minus what? Minus C multiplied by B. This is, my learners, is the determinant in general of a matrix of order 2 by 2. You will just multiply and make the difference. Means you make like that, my learners. You will make A multiplied by D minus C multiplied by B, or B multiplied by C. So this is the answer. Whatever be your matrix, your square matrix of order 2 by 2, its determinant, it can be calculated by this formula. Clear? This is a formula. So AD means A multiplied by D minus BC. This is the value of the determinant. Now the inverse of a matrix A is labeled A minus 1. This is A minus 1 is the inverse of my matrix, my original matrix. So how can we find the inverse of this matrix? We'll make A minus 1. This is its definition. It's a formula given. Okay, so A minus 1 means the inverse of a matrix is equal to 1 divided by the determinant by capital A, or by AD minus BC. All multiply by, look, what's changed to this? There is something changed in the matrix, original matrix. You see D? D it comes, good, D it comes here. You see this D? It comes in the place to A, and A comes to D, you see? So you should do like that. But here you should make negative sign in front of B and negative sign in front of C. This is the determinant of your matrix of order 2 by 2. Clear? Please write this because we want to forward. Hurry up. I will give an exercise. Okay. Finish. Did you finish?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you, my son.
Repeat the inverse of the matrix.
Okay, this one from the beginning.
The last one.
The last one. Okay.
Negative 1.
Okay. So we told that this one, you see this one, A equal AD minus B. Minus BC means A, the determinant is, before finding the inverse, Mr. Hussein, you should calculate the determinant. This is the first step. Okay? So the determinant is A multiplied by D minus B multiplied by C. Clear? After finding the value of this determinant of this matrix, you will try to find its inverse. The inverse of the matrix A is labeled in fact as A minus 1, means the inverse of a matrix A. So this one should be equal to 1 divided by the value of the determinant. The value of the determinant is AD minus BC. Then multiply by, here in this matrix, you will change the value of A becomes the value of D. Means D will comes here and A will comes down. Okay, this is D. It was before here, we put it here, and this is A. It was here, I will put it here. So the change only in A and D. D will take the place of A, and A will take the place of D. But B and C, they will remain the same. They will keep same places. But we will add negative sign to B and C only. Clear? Clear, Hussein?
Teacher, clear.
Okay, now we move to an exercise. I will have an exercise. Okay, now we have a matrix. We have a matrix A. The matrix is 4, negative 5, negative 3, 4, which is in fact equal to what? Equal to A, B, C, D. Means A is 4, B is negative 5, C is -3, and D is 4. Clear? Is a matrix, is a square matrix. The question is find the inverse of the matrix A. First of all, we should calculate what? The value of its determinant. I will try to find answer. I will find the value of this determinant. So A is 4 multiplied by D. D is 4. I will make 4 by 4 minus what, my learners? Minus 3 multiplied by -5. Between parentheses, I will make -3. I close my parentheses, multiply by -5. Why? Because this is -3 and this is -5. And here the formula is minus, is written in front of BC. So 4 by 4 is equal to 16. And -3 multiplied by -5 is 15, because minus multiplied by minus is positive, and there is a negative sign, it will be -15. 16 minus 15 should be equal to 1. So the value of your determinant is 1, meaning the value of the determinant of this matrix is 1. Now I will try to find the inverse of this matrix. I will just copy this, then I will come here, my learners. I will make what? I will try to paste this one. Okay, now I will try to find the inverse of this matrix A minus 1. This is the formula, my learners, which is equal to what? 1 divided by AD minus BC. AD minus BC we calculated is 1, is equal to 1. You see? This one. We calculate the difference between BC and AD. We found the value is 1. So I will just write this here. It will be copy. It will be equal to, I will make 1 divided by AD minus BC is 1 or no? Is equal to 1. Okay. Okay. Then D is 4. I will write here 4.
مش 8.
We change it. The inverse, Mr. Ahmed. Before it was A. The matrix was A. Yes, correct. But when you work out the inverse, D will come to A and A will come to D. Clear?
Okay, I know.
Okay. Means this is also good boy. This is 4. And B is what here? Is -5. Here you should put -5. Negative also to -5. It will be +5. Because negative is positive. Because this one is negative. And here you should put -B. B is negative. Negative B means positive. So C here is what? C is -3. This is C. Because this is C, my learners. C is -3. Here, to find the inverse, you should put -C, means a 3. Clear? Then you see 1 divided by 1 is 1. Multiply by 4 is 4. 1 divided by 1 is 1. Multiply by 5 is 5. 1 divided by 1 is 1. Multiply by 3 is the same. So you will get this matrix. So this one, the last answer. Clear? Hurry up to write this, my learners. Please hurry up. This question, it will be in the final exam. Okay? My learners, my kids.
Okay.
This example will be in the final exam. Okay? I will just check. Okay. Final exam set 1. Okay, just I will stop sharing, then I will stop this sharing, then I will show the exercise after fixing it. Okay, so we told this one. Okay, are you ready? Do you see now the screen? Do you see the screen?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, just a moment.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, I'll just will add something here. 2-4. This is an exercise. Okay, we reached which exercise? We finished this one, isn't it? So we okay, just a moment. I will stick it as it is, then I will make copy, then I will make like that. Okay, I will come here, I will erase the first one, what I did now, this one I will erase it, then I will solve it here in this part. Where is it? Here? When? Allah. يوجد حول ولا قوة سبحان الله العظيم يوجد الله أعلم. هاي رجعت له. Yes, okay. So here I want all of this. Copy, paste. Okay. I will erase that. Now concentrate. Clear? Now my kids concentrate. This is the question. I will do this for you now. Okay? I will okay. So the question is, who can read? Who can read? Or is not clear for you? Was it clear or not? 36. Okay, 36. It's enough. Okay. Now this is a matrix 4, 5, 3, 5. In the example we see -3, -5, صح? So this is the example 4, 5, 3, 4. I will try to multiply this. So the answer is what? Answer is what, my learners? 3 multiplied by this square matrix. I will do it now. Okay, is equal to what? 3 by 4. Yes? 12. Good. I will just erase this one. Okay. Look, 3 by 4, your friend told 12. I will write here 12. Then 3 by 5 is 15. I will write here 15. Okay. Then 3 by 3, I will write here 9. And 3 by 4 is 12. Clear? This is the first question.
Yes.
I will see how many marks. 1 mark. This one is 1 mark. I will erase this one. Now we move to the second part. I will just make another copy. Okay. Now we will find the inverse of this. The inverse of this matrix. I will erase this one. So we solve it. Small a. This is the answer. Small a. This is the answer. Okay. We'll move to the second part, which is small b. That you should. Okay. Okay. That you should find the inverse of this matrix. This is b now. small b. Okay, now I will try to solve these small learners as possible as I can. So I will use the fact that, so another example, I will use this one, copy, and now copy Mr. Murad Al-Harai. Okay, copy and comes here and make paste. Okay, now we will try to find what, my learners? The determinant. The determinant is what? Is 4 multiplied by 4, 4 multiplied by 4 minus 3 multiplied by 5. So 4 by 4 is 16. 16 minus 15 is equal to 1. Okay, now we'll try to find the inverse. So 1 divided by 1, because the value of my determinant is 1. 1 divided by 1 is 1. Then I will just reverse the A and D, means the 4 will comes here and the A will comes here. It will be 4, 4. And this one, B is 5, so minus B, it will be minus 5. If C is 3 minus C, it will be negative 3. And this is 4.
Yeah.
So this one, my learners, is the last answer. Clear? This is the inverse, is out of 2 marks. This single question is out of 2 marks. Okay, so I will proceed now. Please write this. Please write this, my learners. I will write the attendance now. Okay. أحمد نايف.
السلام عليكم أستاذ مراد، كيف حالك؟ أستاذ مراد، أنا الحين يمكن قبل 5 دقائق بغيت أدخل الحصة، بس طلع عندي مشكلة ما يدخل، فقلت عشان الشباب يرسل لي الرابط عشان أدخل. إن شاء الله بدخل. السلام عليكم.
Okay, we continue. I'll make the attendance. Please write this as soon as possible. I'll make screenshot because I want to record the attendance. I finished, my learners. Hussein, Khalid, Ahmed. Did you finish? Did you, teacher, can you hear me? Yes, Hussein.
Can hear you.
Oh yeah, good. Okay, so did you finish? Did you finish? Can I go to the next exercise? Very important. Yes, my learners, can I? Can I go to the second slide? Ooh, yes. Oh no. Oh yes. Please, it remains 12 minutes, my learners. Can we? I want to hear your voices, yes or no. I didn't get you, my son. Did you finish? Yes or no?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, good boy. So I will go to the second part, which is very important in our lecture. This one is an exercise like before, but I changed the numbers. 2104 is a square matrix of order 2 by 2. Multiply 2 2104 by 3. So 3 multiplied by 2, 3 multiplied by 2, then 3 multiplied by 1, I wrote here 3 multiplied by 1, then 3 by 0, then here 3 by 0, I wrote it as it is, not changed. 3 by 4 is 3 by 4. Then I will just calculate the product of these numbers. 3 by 2 is 6, 3 by 1 is 3, 3 by 0 is 0, and 3 by 4 is 12. This is how to multiply matrices. Matrices by a number, by a scalar. Clear? Okay, you just, my learners, write the answer. Okay, just write that. You will make like that. Answer means that you have, or just, okay, write multiply 2104 by 3. Okay? Who was the faster? We'll see. Please, boys, don't forget about your homeworks, please, because I don't like to give 0 to my learners. I want them to do their assignment sheet. Okay? And I will select only the assignment sheet that you got for full marks. Okay?
To more or less date, yes?
Yes. Okay? Please do it. Do it.
Okay.
Do the maximum. Me, I need only 2 worksheets. I gave you more than 5, more than 4, I thought. So, do the maximum. Maybe you will make.
Yesterday I do. Oh.
Good. Maybe you will make a mistake in one worksheet, so I will ignore this. I will exclude this worksheet. I will search for another worksheet where you got 4 out of 4, for example, or 5 out of 5. Clear? That's why I prefer you to practice the more. Okay, now I will forward. Now to find the inverse, it's very easy. Okay, so here the determinant is 2 multiplied by 2 is 8. Okay, minus 0 multiplied by 1 is 0. So 8 minus 0 gives 8. This is the value of the determinant. Okay, now in order to find the inverse of my determinant, my learners, you will just, instead of writing 1 divided by AD minus BC, write AD minus BC is 8. So we'll make 1 divided by 8 means 1 divided by 8. This one multiply by, you should reverse A and D, means D, it was here, it will come as here. A, before it was here, should become here, because look, A would come here and D comes there. So it will be 1 over 8 because 1 divided by the determinant, multiply by my matrix, which is 4. D is 4, it will comes here. Then A is 2, it comes here. Then C here is 0, you should write 0, minus 0 is 0, no need to write minus 0. And B is 1, minus B gives minus 1. Then my learners will multiply. We multiply this, I mean like that. Okay. 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 I mean like that, my learners. Look. 1 multiplied by 4. 1 multiplied by 4 is 4. Divided by 8. 4 divided by 8 gives 1 over 2. Clear? Because 4 is a common factor. How many 4s in 4? Only 1. How many 4s in 8? Only 2. So 1 over 2. Then the next, we have, I will multiply 1 by 1. 1 by 1 is 1. There is a negative sign, means minus 1. Divided by 8, it will be the same. Minus 1 divided by 8. Then I will try to multiply 1 by 0 is 0 divided by 8 is always 0. Then 1 multiplied by 2 is 2 divided by 8 is 1 over 4. This is the last answer. Please write this. Finish. I will go to the second slide, this one. Here is an exercise. Okay, the exercise is okay. The exercise, my learners, it's very important, this one. We have a matrix, a square matrix, and we have another matrix equal a third matrix, means A multiplied by B equals C. Okay, so find the value of X and Y. Here you will just multiply, my learners. You will make X multiplied by -1 plus 1 multiplied by 2, means X multiplied by -1 plus 1 multiplied by 2 should be equal to what? To 2, the first value in the third matrix. Then you will multiply the second row by the first columns. Okay, for the third matrix, write it here as no change. Okay, this one, write it here. But you should find the product of these two matrices, x1 1 y minus 1 2. We told that you will multiply x by -1 plus 1 multiplied by 2. It will be x minus 1, x multiplied by -1 plus 1 by 2. Then you will multiply the second row by the first columns. Means you multiply 1 by -1 plus y multiplied by 2. So 1 multiplied by -1 plus y multiplied by 2, in fact, is 2y, equal the third matrix. You see now, you can equating this, my learners, means you will equate the entrance of this matrix and this one. You will write x multiplied by -1 plus 1 multiplied by 2 equal 2, and 1 multiplied by -1 plus 2 multiplied by y equal 1. I will do the first one. X multiplied by -1 is -x plus 1 multiplied by 2 is 2, equal the first entrance 2 of the third matrix, which is 2, the blue one. So this gives -x equal 2 minus 2, because this is positive 2. When it transferred here, it will transport with that negative sign, means 2 minus 2 is 0. So -x equals 0, means x equals 0. This is the first solution, x equals 0. Clear? The second one, 1 multiplied by -1 is -1. 1 multiplied by -1 is -1. Then plus 2y equal the second entrance of the third matrix to 1. Okay, so we'll make -1 plus 2y equal 1. This is, my learners, -1. When you change this on the right hand side, it will takes with it a negative sign. Here the -1 already negative, then add a negative sign, it will be negative 1, it will be positive 1. So 2y equal 1 plus 1, 2y equal 1 plus 1, which is equal to 2. As a result, 2y equal 2. So y is what? Is 2 divided by 2. So y is equal to 1. Okay, so thank you for listening. This series will be also, it's a part of your final exam. Concentrate, focus on that, on this one. Okay, I wish you got the point. How can you solve at least some questions about matrices? Okay. So this one, make a screenshot because I will end the meeting, my learners. For this one, it's very important. This one, it's very important. Very, 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 very.
دكتور and final exam.
Yes, بإذن الله. Okay. This is the answers.
Thank you دكتور.
This is the answer. Okay. This one the answer. Please make a photo. And see you next time, inshallah. Please, my learners, please don't forget. You should do your homework, please. Okay?
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, my son. As you are making a screenshot for the last one, so I will let you write your lecture and see you next time, inshallah. Okay? If you have questions, don't hesitate to let me know. Clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Clear.
I will before leaving, I will see the attendance. I will see the attendance. Who is absent? Just a moment. Tell me, please. I will let you. Okay, I will write in the group first. Okay, it's Fusul. Okay. So, grade 10, boys, bilingual, attendance, okay, attendances, okay. Who is present? Who is present? How many? Who is absent?
يا سيد ابغى تسجل بس الحضور لانه غايبين واجد 4 بس حاضرين.
Okay. So present أو just a moment.
أنا وحسين وأحمد بس.
أحمد سالم أحمد نايف just a moment.
وحسين سالم
just a moment وخالد أحمد نايف وحسين حسين سالم حسين
خالد محمد
حسين okay وخالد. Okay, thank you my son for your listening and see you next time inshallah. Okay, يلا سلام.
كلهم غايبين.
سجلتهم already والله ها في الجروب مال سماع مربي صفوف. Okay, so I wish that everything was clear with you my learners. See you next time inshallah, and if you have any doubt your teacher is ready to answer your questions. Okay, thank you and goodbye. Assalamu alaikum.